lively, effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger. We all know about his technique, but he's very impressive with his decision-making too. And when you consider that his job is all about supply, it's all about end product, he's become actually quite good at that. His ball retention is quite strong. And when you've got that in a wide player, you're onto something.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. This is a promising build-up. Paulinho. Real chance! And that is high.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Nuno Tavares. Di Maria. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And this is Di Maria. Di Maria was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Marasic. Adams does really well there, he is strong. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Borussia Dortmund yet to have an attempt on goal. Played out wide. Marasic. And he goes cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
Can he get it through? Now it's Paulinho. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Flamengo with the corner, there first. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Paulinho. And he's really put himself on the line here. Flamengo have their second corner now. Nice control. It's going to be another corner, I think. Flamengo have their third corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Paulinho. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Neymar. Now it's Paulinho. And here's Mahrez. Looking to big chance!
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Svensson. No, that's been intercepted. Chance here to counter. Now it's Mahrez. Çalhanoğlu. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Adams, and it's Royce. Now it's Neymar. Çalhanoğlu, great defending, strong and determined. And it's Neymar. Royce.
Oh, great feat, that.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Pings it across. Defending of the desperate variety. And they're back on the ball again. Now he's off and running. Now it's Yamal.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Paulinho. Deep into stoppage time. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of
Any
anybody
opinion you'd
who
like to
has found
express on the
themselves
first
under
half?
the water today.
Well, simply
Please
put,
look at the
Peter,
screen
they
for
haven't been
information
good
on
enough
how
to
find your
trouble
way
the
around
opposition.
this stadium.
They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. That gets us going once more.
Borussia Dortmund really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Little pass back. Çalhanoğlu. Mahrez. For Çalhanoğlu. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, it's come loose. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Çalhanoğlu. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Luis Silva. And Tavares. Paulinho. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Marusic. Nicely weighted ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Royce. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Could be danger here. And this is Mahrez. Now the... Getting up there! Oh, crossbar! And it's in! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number
The two
10.
coaches are
Neymar.
signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's a throw-in. David. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
Posh. Borussia Dortmund perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Çalhanoğlu played into space. Nicely worked. Brilliantly cut out. Could move up a gear here. Well timed, excellent interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's well spotted. Rodri. For David. Now it's Yamal. Into the last quarter of an hour. Yamal.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Pass is just off target. Byrne. Svensson. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a key interception.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Tries a shot! And a truly agonising miss.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
So we have
Number
movement
12,
on both benches.
Tyler Adams. Number 20, Yamal. Number 18, Jonathan David. Number 11, Royce. Coming on the field, number 8.
That's good
Gavi.
play.
Number 22.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Number 9,
Well
Mohamed
seen,
Salah.
saw that coming.
Number
He read that
30,
really well and stopped it.
Substitutions taking place.
And he's managed to get rid.
Byrne really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
It's really well cleared. Borussia Dortmund have it back and can go again. Yildiz purring through the gears.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Takes a shot! Yildiz going after that. Pass somewhat off target. And time is up. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
And we come to you now with a quick request
And after
for
all of that,
support
Jim,
for
what are
our
you
charity
thinking?
fund,
Borussia
Chance in
Dortmund
Football.
really were made to rue their ineptitude, if I can put it like that.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.